Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, sucker. Let's get it on.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, degenerates of all ages, welcome to yet another Thursday evening edition of That Fuzz and Rock Show. I am Fuzz. I'll be your tour guide this evening. Please keep your arms and legs inside the tram at all times. Whatever the fuck they say, you know that deal. Good to see you guys. Myron, hello, buddy. What's up? Good to see you, man. Ed, Tracy. Well, what time's TG's open till? Because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna have to. Whoa. I'm just watching the feed from Ikes Wasted World. The boys are getting ready to go, and they're sideways right now, which is kind of cool. I dig it. So yeah, we're here, guys. Another Thursday evening. A lot going on out there. Alive at 5, and the one in Cohoes there. What's Rock to something. I can't remember what the hell it is. The one in Cohoes is going on, and both of them look extremely busy, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, oh, you guys are right side up. Perfect. Good job. So we're gonna get into it, guys, so we can get Ike's Wasted World in here because the boys are ready to go, and I got a lot of questions for them. So first, we're going to bring Rock the Block. Thank you, Chase. Appreciate it. Man, you should just become a producer for the show, Trace. So we're going to talk about our sponsor first, 518guitar.com. It offers affordable guitar lessons for the 518 area. You can contact Andrew for more information at 518guitar.com, or you can call 518-878-5116. You can also pick up some gift certificates. They are available, so you guys can check them out if you would please. Our sponsors, we appreciate you guys over at 518 Guitar. Andrew, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate you guys. So check them out, 518guitar.com, folks. No Capital Underground episode for this week, but there was Capital Underground TV with Breathless by Dawn. Breathless by Dawn is going to be playing that massive Brick by Brick show. You can check that out on nippertown.com. Also check out Nippertown Radio. Nippertown Radio is up and running, going strong. Doobie Brothers at SPAC tonight. Wow, yeah, Doobie Brothers too. Hey, Steph, good to see you. Yeah, Nippertown Radio, up and growing strong, man. It is 24/7 of all local music, 365 days a year. Nipper just does not sleep, does not stop. So make sure you guys are checking it out. Nippertown Radio. Also, again, nippertown.com. Now, this Brick by Brick show. Hey, David, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. This Brick by Brick show coming up July 8th, Friday night. It is the Brick by Brick tour kickoff party, which is subsequently sponsored by Nippertown. Andy, what's going on, man? Let's see. What was I going to say about Andy? Oh, Andy's got the Unsigned 518 podcast on nippertown.com. Also, check that out. He's going strong. Got a lot of interviews going there. And thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Go check out his show, though, by the way. So this Brick by Brick tour kickoff party, LA's own Cutthroat, Oakland hardcore powerhouse, Violent by Design, Concrete, Oakheart, Breathless by Dawn, and of course the Mighty Brick by Brick is going to be there as well. Again, July 8th, it's a Friday. That's going to be one hell of a show. I think they're going to tear the walls down on Empire Live. To be honest with you, it's going to be crazy. So yeah, we spoke about the Alive at 5. Make sure you guys go down there and say hi to the Nippertown folks down there. There's a Nippertown tent. Got some cool shirts, stickers, et cetera, available for you guys. Go down there and check them out. And you can pretty much look for a lot of the Nippertown folks with all the events going on. We're all over the place. So make sure you stop by, say hi, show us some love. And let's see. Oh, back to the Brick by Brick show on July 8th. Nippertown and That Fuzz and Rock Show are bringing you exclusive interviews with all the bands. And that includes Capital Underground TV as well. So that was the Breathless by Dawn interview. I'm getting my bands confused here. Ralph has Oakheart coming up and Violent by Design. I got Concrete coming up and Cutthroat and Powerhouse. The Powerhouse one I did the other day. I recorded it with Eddie and Chris, and two absolutely cool dudes, man. We had a good time. It's going to be a pretty good interview. Concrete, I think I'll do it tomorrow night, and then Cutthroat on Tuesday. So the air times for those are going to be, let me look at the calendar here. Concrete's going to be on the 24th. That'll be Friday night. Following Tuesday will be Powerhouse on the 28th. And then Cutthroat will be Thursday night on the live show on the 30th. So if you guys are looking forward to any of those, make sure you check them out. There are event pages on the That Fuzz and Rock Show page and the Nippertown page as well. So you guys can check them out. Just go to click, going, interested, whatever. And then to top it all off, the Bull and Bee, we will be live with Mike and Ray and whoever else stops by from Brick by Brick. That'll be July 5th at 7 p.m. I don't even know if I'm ready for that. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm gonna have to bring a spotter or something to that effect. But yeah, we're gonna be going live with Mike and Ray. And last time we did that, it was supposed to be like 45 minutes. We went like 2 hours. So that's gonna be an interesting one to say the least. So, but we're not going 2 hours tonight. Tonight we're gonna be normal show, and we have on. I have been wanting to do this interview for a long time. I think we tried once and something scheduling got in the way. My scheduling got in the way or something like that. But finally, we're going to be talking to these guys. These guys are no strangers to the 518 music scene. You guys all know them. You love them. Please welcome to the show, Ikes Wasted World. Boys, what's going on, man? You guys there? You guys there? Maybe having some audio difficulty. Judy, how you doing? Seem to be having a little audio problem. Can you guys hear me okay? There. All right. They got me now. All right. So, boys, welcome to the show. Introduce yourselves. Tell these Folks, what you guys do in the band? Introduce yourselves.
Vocals.
Try that one. One of them, you got to mute one of them. You guys hear me okay? We don't have a, I can't hear you. Ikes Wasted World does rock, Mike. You're right, 100%. Yeah, we got a little bit of audio interference, Trace. We'll be with you in a minute. How about now? You guys hear me now? We can't hear you, though. Yeah, we got a little technical difficulties, Scott. We do indeed. All right, let me do this. Let me see what I can do here. Let's go to. Okay, go ahead.
Now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
We're gonna have to go with just the handheld thing here. We got no audio on the other one.
That works, man. We can do that.
Yeah, a little rough for us to hear. That's all, but we're good. We'll be standing right in front of the mic for you.
That's good. We get a close up of Ikes Wasted World. So, welcome to the show, boys. I'm glad we got that figured out because I've been waiting to do this interview for a while. So, why don't you guys introduce yourselves to the folks and tell them what you guys do in the band?
I'm Mike, guitar, vocals.
Chris, bass, backup vocals.
Sean, drums, backup vocals.
So now, where are you guys coming to us from tonight? Where are you guys hanging out at tonight?
Hanging out at Chris's bar out in Salonesville in the middle of fucking nowhere.
We're out in the sticks.
Yeah, but that's the best way. That's the best place to be, though, ain't it?
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, we could play out here till 1 o'clock in the morning, and my neighbors don't give a shit. They actually like it. They'll sit out on their porches and listen to us at night in the summer.
Bums come up and walk into our rehearsal place. They think it's a bar.
No shit.
Yeah.
Do you guys serve them or?
Say what?
You guys serve them? You just let them come in and hang out or what?
Yeah, dude. We've had people literally come in. A guy, he pulled into my neighbors. He was looking for this because he heard the music playing and he literally thought that it was a bar. He walked up I got an acre of property that to get to the studio, and yeah, the guy just knocked on the door and thought it was a fucking bar. I'm like, you're out in the middle of nowhere, man.
Either way, come on in. Let's party.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was great. He started telling us we were playing too fast. Then he was our fucking producer, you know?
Yeah, right. Now he's going to tell you guys how to play, right?
Yeah.
So you guys got a bunch of people. Judy and Mike are here. Tracy, Scott. Everybody's saying hi to you guys. So they like to see. Let's get it right into it. Let's talk about the band a little bit. How long has Ikes Wasted World been a band?
Well, you know, it took me a while to get it back together, man. After Cardiac Noose broke up, I got Chris on board, and it took us a while to get a drummer. And I think Sean's like our third drummer. We had Gary Seeley. But, you know, this is the fucking lineup, and it's been together 2-3 years now. We got over 30 songs recorded. They're in the can, and we need a record company to put them out. And I've been struggling with that. So if you got a record company, without our fucking music, please.
Yeah. I mean, me and Eric been playing together for probably 20 plus years. Yep. Yeah, about 20 years, because we were together. We were in a band back in the day, Blackjack Blades. So, and yeah, we kind of went our separate ways for a little bit, but then ended up right back together again, man.
So now I get the Ike part. Like obviously that's Ike. And now where did Wasted World come from? How did you guys get that name?
Well, I was going to call the band Wasted World because I just think it's a cool name because this world's wasted and get fucking wasted. So I'm like, well, Wasted World's a good name for a band. I Googled it, and it was all this stuff about pollution. So, you know, in this day and age, you want to put together, you know, a band name that just, it's only you. You don't want to Google it and it comes up to be pollution or another band or whatever. You know, if you're named the Spiders, you know, it's not going to cut through because it's not going to make it on Google. So I just stuck Ikes in front of it because no one's going to put those three words together in hell. So
Right.
That's why I put my name in front of it, you know. You know, but really, when I refer to the band, I just call it Wasted World, you know.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about some of the lineups you've had. I mean, I know that that Sean McFerrin was in your band for a while. Sean was a pretty good friend of mine. Obviously, we, you know, that's kind of how our connection took place there. But so what was the original lineup? Sean wasn't in the original lineup, right?
Well, you know, I didn't have a drummer, so we used the studio drummer to record and do videos, but he wasn't really in the band, and I didn't have a solid drummer in the lineup. So I was playing with Chris, I was playing with Sean McFerrin, I was playing with Vinny Augustine from Lost Breed. He was playing some bass on the videos, but when the shit hit the fan and we got a drummer, Chris was the one who wanted it. And Sean McFerrin, you know, I love the guy, but you know, he was kind of sick at the time, and I guess on his last legs. You know, it chokes me up to, you know, talk about it, man. But he's one of my best friends, and we tried to get it together, but he just couldn't get it together. But we wrote some good songs, did some good videos, and really had a good time hanging out, you know, jamming at his house and partying and writing music. And I obviously didn't make it, so, you know, we love you, Sean. R.I.P. brother, and Henry too. You know, we grew up together. You know, we've been friends since we were in high school, and we always bonded in high school over Thin Lizzy, man. You know, we were both big Lizzy freaks, and we just became tight. You know, we had a couple classes together. One was graphic arts, where you could make band shirts in school.
Mm-hmm.
So we made shirts. You know, Sean made Thin Lizzy shirts. I made shirts called Black Juju, which was my band at the time. And we go back that far, you know, and I always played a lot of shows with China White. And when I was in LA, you know, we would come back and party with them. And, you know, Henry came out and visited us. And we had a long history, you know. So, you know, always good memories of China White and Sean and Henry and Paulie too. And well, all those guys, man. There's a lot of members, but those are the ones I knew really good. Was Sean.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, so let's talk about you guys in the music. I was looking on Bandcamp. There's quite a bit of stuff on there from you guys. So if you guys are looking for some good, just kick your ass rock and roll music, go check out Ikes Wasted World on Bandcamp. You won't be disappointed. How many full-length albums do you guys have, and how many singles are floating around out there?
Well, we put out Tres Lobos, which is a full length, and we put out an EP. But those are really just self-releases. Like I said, all these songs can be released in any order on any label.
Yeah, we got a whole nother album that it's a full-length album that we had recorded with one of our old drummers that we actually never even put that one out.
But it's all on Bandcamp, you know. If some label goes, hey, I like this song, you know, whatever they want to do, we can put it on there. You know, it's there, and it needs to come out on, you know, on vinyl or CD from a label. Now we're trying to do our best. Hopefully, we'll get some. You know, we got something I can't talk about. Maybe we get some good shows coming up, and then maybe we can sell it on our own. But as it stands now, I think we need someone to help us and put out a record for us, you know.
Now you talked about Trace Lobos. That's the newest release, right?
Right.
Yeah, correct.
All right, let's talk about that a little bit. When did you guys put that out?
Shit, that we had the CD release party in last December, I think. I think it was December of last year. We had the CD release party. So it's been floating out there for 6 months.
Where did you guys record that? Was that in your studio there? Or?
No, over at Tim Lynch's, the recording company.
Okay.
He literally lives a mile down the road from me.
And everybody around here knows Tim Lynch. He's one of the best producers, and he's the best producer, I think, around. And, you know, he's a fucking genius on Pro Tools and, you know, can play every instrument and really helps the band, you know, like get the sound together. And, you know, it's like a fourth member. He plays keyboards on it and usually has a lot of advice for us while we're recording. So, you know, his worth can't be underestimated. And, you know, I'd recommend him if you're, you know, looking to record in the Albany, Schenectady area. You know, he's the man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Myron said he did Myron drew the cover art for that.
He did the cover art for both the EP and the full length album.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Myron.
All these over here, those are all Myron originals right there.
Yep.
You know, I saw his art, I guess online, but I know him pretty good just from the scene.
Yep.
And, you know, when we were looking for a cover, we're like, do we do cartoons? And then we're like, fuck yeah, we do. I mean, he's just got good vision, and, you know, we told him what we wanted, and he delivered right away. You know, he knows he can get in your head, and he understands what we want.
Well,
Yeah,
it's supporting those who support you, you know. So
Yep.
Yeah, it's keeping it local is the way to go, man. I firm believer in that, obviously with all the, you know, the Nippertown stuff and all that stuff. So speaking of writing, how long did it take to write the Trace Lobos?
I don't know. We usually record 6 or 7 songs a year. We're pretty consistent. We keep grinding them out, you know.
Every practice he comes over, he's like, hey, I got this new lick. And then we just start from there and just build on it while we're going through our other shit, you know. And I mean, so it's always a process, as you know, all the other musicians know. But yeah, we're constantly writing shit. Every practice is like something new coming up.
That's actually my next question. I want to talk about the writing process for you guys. How does a song go from like a riff or an idea to finished?
Well, usually I'll come in with a verse and a chorus, or at least a riff, and then we just start going to town on it, man. Sean's like, he's a drummer, but surprisingly for a drummer, he knows music.
Whatever. He knows music.
And, you know, he fucking knows more about music than we do. Well, way more than Chris.
Yeah.
A little more than he fucking knows music theory and plays keyboards, and, you know, he'll tell us what time signatures the song is in.
Yeah, because his are always all fucked
We don't
up.
know.
He has no time signature. He's in his own fucking head. He doesn't even follow the drums. He just plays. We you know, it's like he's the backbone of the band over here. We got to follow him. But yeah, when it comes to writing and shit, yeah, I mean, Eric will show up with a new lick, or Sean will, you know, say, hey, I did this on the piano. You know, we'll just kind of start from there, and you know, most of the time I think it's we start out with some sort of, you know, of the music side, and then Eric is like, yeah, I'll go write the lyrics for it. Yeah. He's the English major.
Yeah. I'm the only one that can read.
See, now 2 things on that. When you call him Eric, it always throws me off.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
Yeah, that's an inside thing. Don't let anybody know my name, man.
We were at
that's Ike. Sorry, yeah, Ike
Sorry
over here.
We were at.
I've known him too long. I've known him before that, so it was like shit.
I
like
think
when your old lady starts calling you Ike all the time, you know that's her fucking name.
right?
But Ike's came from my little brother. You know, my name's Eric, and then as we were little kids, even it'd be hey Icky, Ickers, Ikers, Icky, and then it got shortened to Ike, and the older kids in the neighborhood heard him say, "Hey, Ike," and they just laughed their ass off, and then that was it. That was my name in the neighborhood. I didn't go pick that name. It was bestowed upon me.
See that? It's an honor, actually. Now I know that when we were at the McFerrin benefit up at Chrome, somebody asked me, like, can you go ask Eric something? I don't remember what it was. I'm like, who Eric? Who the fuck's Eric? Like, Eric from Wasted World. I'm like, I don't know. There's an Eric. There's like Ike. I'm like,
yeah, I can get confusing.
My real name. I was lost. I'm like, you go fucking ask him. I don't know what you're talking about. So now, when you guys are writing songs, do some songs kind of write themselves, and do others take a shitload of time to write? Do you guys ever run into that where
for sure,
just kind of pop up like that, and others you're like, oh, they grind on for months and months?
Sometimes they will go on for a while, especially when it just, like, he's got something in his head and I'm hearing it a different way, and so we're kind of going back and forth. It'll go out until we find a happy medium.
Until we're done yelling at each other.
Yeah, pretty much. Be like, you can't play that note there. It doesn't fucking work.
But we got this new tune that we're it's done. We're just mixing it up a little more, called Blood People. And my wife is a school teacher, right? And this little kid, he's got a problem because in the night he sees blood people. So she says that to me, and I'm like, hold on, let me get this shit straight. There's a 7-year-old kid that sees fucking blood people. And I'm like, she's like, yeah, but don't write a song about it. I'm like, that's fucking done. That's done. That song wrote.
Yeah, that shit wrote itself right there.
That was over. So yeah, check out our new song soon called Blood People.
I like it.
I love it.
Now, did you guys get a chance to write a ton during this whole pandemic bullshit, or?
Yeah, because we didn't follow any fucking rules.
that was probably the best thing that happened to this band. It was no gigs and all studio practice, and we churned out, I think, like 12 to 15 songs that year.
Yeah, just kept pumping them out,
burning them.
Well, you guys are out in the sticks. COVID doesn't even know where you guys are, so.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we're immune anyways. Look, I get cigarettes and weed and fucking beer. We're not getting sick. We're getting fucking drunk.
We're getting you sick.
Yeah.
We're the ones your mother warned you about.
So let's talk about that for as far as the whole pandemic thing goes. How did that affect you guys band wise? I mean, obviously with gigs being kind of shut down.
It was fucking depressing, man. It was depressing. We
not being able to play out.
Yeah,
that was the worst part. Just not. I mean, I love to practice anyway. So I mean, we still practiced once a week anyways. We still kept practicing and shit. But
what we all like to do is perform for an audience.
I just want to play in front of people and entertain, man.
So I don't think it was the same for all bands. Just everybody had their own thoughts on it, and now everybody's pretty much normal. They're trying to still fuck with us, but hopefully it's over, and then we can get back to it.
Yeah, I mean, now that the all the restrictions are lifted and people can go out, people can't afford to go out because you can't pay fucking gas money now.
Yeah.
One fucking thing after another. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So now at the beginning, you guys are no stranger to the 518 scene. You guys have been in other projects. What kind of other bands? What are some of the names of the other bands that you guys have been in?
Sean was in
Interbred Chicken Herders.
Chicken Herders.
Yep.
That's how we met, because they're a great bar band with Sean Wheaton's the leader of it.
Yep.
Rich Warner, he's another guy.
Yeah, he was in it. Yep.
He was in that band. And, we used to play shows together because we're a little different, man. We play biker bars. We play 3 sets, and we'll do mostly originals. Bands don't do that, because when you're an original band, you play 45 minutes with other original bands. But I learned right away when I got back here from LA that, we need to play 3 sets, and we need to have a PA, and we need to get paid, because those bands don't get paid, really. And so we started doing the 3-set thing. It makes you a better musician, and it puts you on the spot, and you get to run the show. You don't have to fucking listen to anybody. You book your own shows, and you go play for whoever wants to hire you.
Yeah.
That's our MO. So I don't think many bands do that. Either you're sort of a cover band and you do that, or an original band and you play, you know, I don't know. I don't want to name the clubs, but you know, all the ones in Albany or something, where you play 45 minutes with other bands. And you know,
which I kind of prefer. I'm tired of playing the 3 fucking hours, man. I can't do 3 hours no more. I'm dead.
I love doing both. I don't want to be limited to one or the other.
Right.
But I think we kind of like one of the only ones that do that I know of.
Yeah, I can't really think of anybody else that does do that. I mean,
yeah. So I mean, that's what I think sets us apart a little bit, because that we got almost too many shows coming up, you know. So, and we're playing someone's party, and then we're playing bars in Albany, and we're playing biker rallies, and just anything, you know, that'll have us.
yeah, I think the coolest thing about your live show is that you get in a zone, and just watching you guys play. You guys are just in the fucking minute, and every minute of your live shows it's just 110 going nonstop. Like, I mean, it's you guys get in this fucking zone. It's awesome to watch, man. That's why I encourage everybody, you know, wherever these guys are playing, go out and see them, because they're an amazing live act. For sure.
We got a job to do, man, and that's to entertain you guys, you know, and that's what we like to do. We want to give you your money's worth, man. We don't want you to leave and be like, oh, you know, that was all right, but you know, fuck that. I could have stayed home, you know. We want you to leave and be like, fuck, I still want to hear them play longer, you know, and that's what we do. I love to entertain people. I love playing in front of people, man, and giving them, you know, what they want to hear, man.
Collectively, I think we only know one speed, which is full fucking drop.
Yeah, we don't slow down.
It's either not playing or go.
Yeah,
exactly.
One speed go. Yeah, right. That's awesome. So now, do you guys have any projects that you guys are working on? New singles, new album?
Yeah, we're in the studio right now. We're always recording. We're almost done with 3 songs. We did Blood People. We did a cover by The Obsessed called Be the Night, and another song that we just wrote called Grass Grows Thick Over Battlefields, which was a Winston Churchill quote that we turned into like kind of our most fucking speed metal song.
Yeah, probably our heaviest song.
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
The first time we played it, I had a couple people. They're like, you know, they were expecting something different, and they were like, dude, that just was like totally off the fucking hook.
It's got like a mosh part, which is rare, which is rare for us, you know.
But collectively,
Slayer.
we're always trying to push the envelope for what we're writing next too. I mean, we've evolved quite a bit since I've joined. So.
Oh yeah.
So
I think we got another. Don't we have another?
We have at
3 or
least
4
3 or
songs.
4
Yeah,
songs,
we got like we're almost got enough to put out another full length album. So
yeah, we'll be coming up to having 40 songs in the can pretty soon.
Jesus, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get you. We gotta find you like an upstate or something that'll drop. You got drop some of your fucking albums, man. That'd be cool. Or crowdfund it, man. We should do that too. We should set up like a crowdfunding thing where people invest in the band. You know what? Fuck it. Just send Ike all your goddamn money. Right? Just fucking message.
We're starving musicians.
Send it to me. I'll get it to him somehow. Just give Ike all your money so that they can start recording shit. Goddamn it! That's enough.
And we'll buy you a beer when you come out.
Yeah,
I appreciate that, man. So let's talk about upcoming gigs. You guys have a pretty hefty gig schedule coming up, or
playing Paulie's on the 9th, July 9th, and we're playing New York City.
Yeah, we're out in Brooklyn on July 23rd, 24th.
July 23rd at the Sovereign in Brooklyn.
Those are our next couple ones.
We got the Lice You Kill Jam Fest we're playing. And I know our local guy, Humpy, that owns a King's Inn, he's doing his
Burn the Mortgage party.
His Burn the Mortgage parties that he does. He tries to do each year, which is always good. There's a bunch of bands playing and shit. So, you know, we got a few weeks here and there still open, but we're getting pretty booked up, which is
who's playing with us at Humpy at the King's Inn?
The Erotics are playing with us at King's Inn. The Erotics, and Black Cat Elliott,
Yes,
which I mean, yeah, we play with those guys all the time. We're like us three play together quite a bit, man. You know,
Brother T.
Yeah, Brother T will be playing too.
That's just gonna be that's gonna be a good night, man.
Yeah.
You, Neurotics, Black Hat, and Brother T. Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, we like
I
those
mean,
guys
all
too.
three bands are just the like that kind of in your face rock and roll, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's gonna be a good night.
those guys have all helped us out a lot.
Yep.
You know, I mean, we really appreciate the fact that we get to play with cool bands like them. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's an outdoor gig, so it'll be, you know, plenty of room for people to show up. They got food, everything, man.
I think the best part about that whole thing is that everybody kind of helps each other out, which is the way it should be. I think that's awesome.
Well, I love it when Doug from the Erotics uses my Marshall head because he's such a fucking good guitar player. I get to hear what my amp sounds like, you know. He shreds. So I'll just, rather than breaking down the gear, I'm like, here's the chord, just plug in, man. I want to hear my shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah. There you go.
And we're always looking for you know, new bands that we haven't played with before too, just to, you know, help them out and get them out there. You know, it's like I'm all about helping each other out to get out there to get the shit so people can hear what this area has to offer. You know, I mean, some people are so narrow-minded that they got to go to the bar and they got to listen to, you know, some band that plays Brown Eyed Girl all fucking night, and it's like, you know, I can't do that shit. You know.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you, and that's you know, there's such a wealth of talent in this area. It's like, I mean, like you see a bunch of bands out there they're playing, but for all those bands, for each one of those bands that are out there playing all the time, there's like 5 others that just aren't really. They're kind of just in the basement playing. There's so much talent in there; it's ridiculous.
And they got to get out there, and that's the thing. I've seen some bands that it's like, you know, you listen to them, you're like, wow, where the hell did those guys come from, man? They should have been playing out a long ass time ago. And it's like, you know, you never heard of them, and you're like, holy crap, man, these guys are fucking awesome.
Well, I went to Colony, and like we had a lot of bands in our school, and a lot of those guys are still around, and they're in all kinds of bands. You know, you know, guys like Ketzer and Pallone and Ginley. These are names people probably know that are out on the scene still now, kicking ass. And they were 3 years younger than me. So like our grade and this Electrical Jam Fest will be the fucking showcase for that, because here we are. Those guys are like that put it on are like 60. And they were my idols that I followed in school. Shotgun Wedding and Lice Killers. These were the guys like Timmy Smith and Murph, Pat Murphy, Lexi, John Nania. These were the guys that, and they all fucking came from Colony.
Absolutely.
And so now we got our kids, you know, fucking Nick Stamos, Dylan Galea, Joey Petnano. He's basically from Colony, I think. Yeah, I think he's from Albany, but he hung around with us. So now we got the little kids that are in their 20s now, and they're kicking. So, I mean, it's like a whole, you know, I don't know, family tree of good musicians from that school, you know?
Yeah, buddy, man. Yeah, Myron's up in there too. Like Ketzer was like my idol growing up in high school and shit. I had it was back in the day where, you know, the bigger the drum kit, the better, you know?
Yeah.
But I always loved, it was a freaking white, Ketzer had that white Tama kit with those giant freaking toms on them. Dude, I wanted that kit so bad. I probably would have paid triple what it was worth to get it, honestly. Like I wanted that kit that he had so bad. And now it was probably a year ago or so, him and I were talking, and I told him about that. I told him because I had a 9-piece Tama, and his was similar, but the toms are just massive. So I told him, I'm like, dude, I would have paid you like double, triple what that thing was worth. He goes, oh, you should have just traded me your kit. I would have taken yours in a second. I'm like, fuck. If I had known that then, man, I would have made that trade like that, dude.
You needed to have that conversation years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I mean, all those Colony boys, they're good dudes, man. Yeah, that Electrical Jam Fest is gonna be rocking, dude.
It's gonna be some good shit.
Time for sure.
You know, I mean, those guys started it as basically a backyard jam,
Yeah.
and it turned into an event where over 1,000 people would go to it. You know, I mean, most of the years there were like 700, 800, 1,200, you know, every year. And now it's back. So that's going to be cool.
Yeah, Steph said Ikes Wasted World, Jasmine Kane would be a phenomenal show.
All right, Jasmine.
So let me do this, guys. We're about to wrap up. Let me give out some of the links for you guys. You guys can check out Ikes Wasted World. It's facebook.com/Ikes Wasted World. Bandcamp is ikeswastedworld.bandcamp.com. YouTube.com. You can search for Ikes Wasted World. They're available on most streaming platforms. Check yours for availability. And if you want to get in contact with them, ikeswastedworld@yahoo.com. So if you guys want a private party or you guys have a biker outing or a bar mitzvah, they'll play anything. They don't give a fuck. They'll run right up to it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it over to you guys, each of you guys individually. I call this shameless plug time. Give you guys a chance to get your information out there. Thank whoever you want, plug whoever you want. I'll leave it up to you guys. So Ike, I guess we'll start with you. Take it away.
Got to thank Humpy over at the King's Inn. That's our home away from home, man. That's where we go to get our shit together. I'll probably be doing some acoustic shows there too. I got a new K guitar. New, it's like from the 40s. I'm getting a pickup putting that. And I got a my other Sigma, which is a Martin knockoff. So we'll be at the King's Inn doing some acoustic shit too.
Same shit, man. I mean, you know, Humpy's the first one that comes to mind because I got to tell you, man, he's the one who really promotes all of the bands, man. He loves music. He loves having everybody out there. You know, I mean, he's our number one. Not to say that, you know, all the other places. I'm grateful for every one of these guys that has us play, you know, any of their clubs. You know, I mean, it's good to have, you know, the guys that want us out there playing and give us the opportunity to, you know, entertain and shit. And thank you for having us on here, you know, helping us get our asses out there and Nippertown, you know, and everybody, you know, it's just
Ralph.
Yeah, everybody out there in the music scene here has been, you know, really good to us and shit. And you know, we owe appreciation and thanks to every one of them that puts up with our shit and lets us play.
Art for that.
Yeah.
We're going to some award show tomorrow that Art put on this award show. What the hell's the name of it? You know?
Yeah, it's at the Lark Hall
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to that. So
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
if we
I can't
win,
remember
I'm
the
gonna
name of it,
make Chris talk. No, I
Yeah.
don't shut up. I'll come up with something.
I'm just gonna thank Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, Jesus.
To thank God, my family, and
Yeah.
you guys have a speech written up. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
That sounds like a job, man.
It's not really our style.
Yeah. We don't plan ahead.
Nah, why bother, right?
No, we just regret it in the end.
Well, you know what? You can either be regretted or be proud of it, one or the other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just fuck it, whatever happens, happens. Right,
Yeah.
boys. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you guys taking your time to hang out with us. Definitely looking forward to seeing you guys out live. And you guys know you're welcome on the show anytime. Just drop me a message and we'll have you on to hang out.
Yeah, definitely. Hope to see you
That's
guys
fuzzy.
out there
Thank
at
you.
Paulie's on July
9th.
July 9th. That's our next gig. Come on out to Paulie's and we'll rock the fuck out of you, man.
That is 100% truth right there. Make sure you guys are checking these guys out on Bandcamp and check them out live. You're not going to regret the live show for sure. So again, guys, I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Ikes Wasted World. Thank you, boys. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks,
boys.
man.
Ikes Wasted World. See, now I've been waiting all this time to do the interview. I feel good now. I feel good that I've had them on. I'm going to go get some food. It's going to be a short show today. I'm going to go get some food. And I'm glad you guys all come to hang out with me and Ikes Wasted World. And just remember, guys, I mean, there's a ton of stuff coming up. Nipperfest is in July 23rd over at Music Haven in Schenectady. We have the Live at Fives Cahoes thing. Oh, I forgot the name again. I'll go back and find it. Hold on a second. Let's see. It's Rock to something. It Rock the Block. Damn it. Why don't I can't remember that? Cahoes has Rock the Block going on. What am I doing for Father's Day? I don't know, honestly. I mean, I know I got my kid and everything, but I'm not sure, Trace. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate it. You guys, you know what? I don't know what I would do without you guys for sure. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, guys. Get out there, enjoy some local music, find out where Ike's playing and go check them out. I'm telling you, you're not going to regret it. Their live show is nothing short of freaking unbelievable. It'll definitely kick your ass. So get out there, support local. And I appreciate you guys stopping by. Next week, we have Storm the Empire is going to be live in studio on the 23rd. And then Friday is the Concrete interview. And then looking at the 28th, Tuesday is Powerhouse. And then Cutthroat will be live in studio on the 30th. So got a busy couple weeks coming up, boys and girls. So make sure you guys are tuning in. Same time, same channel. Thursdays at 7. Appreciate that. Check us out on our socials if you guys wouldn't mind. You're talking about youtube.com/thatfuzzandrock show. Subscribe. It doesn't cost you a dime. Click the notification bell to let you know when we go on live. Every time we go on. Facebook.com/thatfuzzandrock show. Give us a follow and a like on there. If you guys are checking out some of the old videos, drop a like on them if you wouldn't mind. Instagram and TikTok, we are at That Fuzzing Rock Show. Again, follow over there. All the follows and all the shares help out a lot, folks. So definitely appreciate you guys doing that. So we're out of here for this week. Again, guys, I couldn't do this stuff without you. We will leave you with, of course, our own Betty White. She loves us still from the grave. So take us out, Betty.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Honey Badger doesn't give a shit.
Put this one in the books, folks. I'm done. See ya.